Strangely enough, actually, my main research interest is atmospheric chemistry, really measuring air pollution and molecules in the atmosphere that make air pollution. And I realized the same sort of things that we were doing in atmospheric chemistry, we could actually use in forensic science, smelling out molecules. The mass spectrometer is a tool that we use to weigh molecules. If you think about it, different molecules actually are related to different smells. And what we do in the area of forensic science is we look for the smells of actually dead and buried objects. Things like bodies at the end point, or actually in our case we're using a pig. What we've actually done is build an instrumented tomb. In that we've buried a pig underneath the surface. And what we get out of that is the real-time evolution as that pig undergoes a rotting process of the chemicals that are given out. And those chemicals change as the different processes that take place, from the original dehydration to bloating to eventually the ablation of that pig and the smells that it gives out. Another set of molecules we can smell using our mass spectrometer technology is that of arson accelerants. These are fluids that are used to start fires, be it petrol, diesel, paraffin or white spirit. We can sniff out these chemicals when they've been used in a fire scene. So what we're doing here is using our sniffing technology to say what is the accelerant and also where has it been. What we did in these experiments is we actually set some material on fire, and then we smelt out and see whether we could differentiate the different accelerant that was used to start that fire and how long we could smell it for. In fact, we could smell the accelerants up to weeks after they'd been used in the fire. There's no doubt that research is actually addictive. Finding nature's secrets is really, really compelling. And in the forensic science area, it's the idea that you can really actually make a difference as well with the sort of research that you're doing. Pulling apart a crime and helping people really investigate it is actually very rewarding. The best thing about doing this sort of research in forensic science is training young students in analytical science to really be able to pull apart problems which have real-life applications in the area of forensic science. I think also another thing that makes this so important is the ability to actually help crime professionals solve crimes. When science actually helps society rather than hinders it, you've got to be happy.